I'll do something.
I got a kayak. Here, I'm gonna bring a kayak in here. Let's do a big bit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of novelty things, I did that thing at the Comedy Store last night. Keith's it wasn't as bad as I thought.
I said yes to that.
I said yes to it, and then within 10 minutes, I started having incredible anxiety of what have I done?
If you're not
Why
trying
did
to
I agree
network
to this?
around in stand-up, it's literally do you have to gain?
I just did it because I avoided. I can't. I didn't. I told
Keith's our bro.
Keith's our guy, and I told him I couldn't do it multiple times, and he was like, "It's Kobe Day." He used Kobe against me. He's like, "It's Kobe Day."
Oh, it's Kobe Day.
I want you, and I was like, it had nothing to do with Kobe. We were defending
Kobe.
We were defending big cities versus small cities, and Bruce was on it, but Bruce wore a cowboy hat and a whole uniform, so of course the retards at the Comedy Store audience all ate that up.
Yeah,
all these morons. But
people are trying to dress up too crazy now. Bruce is dressing up like Lash LaRue. Keith is dressing up like me. Things are getting weird.
Keith looks like fucking Salt Bae mixed with Lance Ito. Keith
Ito?
He looks like a biracial Judge Ito now.
That's so good. It took me a minute to get
Who
that.
calls Judge Ito Lance Ito?
Devin's got Judge Ito cocked and
Great
loaded.
Lance Ito. That's the thing. Also on stage, I'm making all these like very specific references, and just these dumb whores in the crowd are like, eh?
If you were born and raised in Los Angeles, they're just like, who? We don't know Lance. We don't know him by Lance.
I go, it's goddamn Lance Ito, you whore! Screaming at a buff couple. That literally it got to that point, Ben. I was just screaming at the crowd, telling them they're all worthless and they shouldn't be here.
Explain to the folks at home and me what the
show
was that you did, because everyone knows you don't do stand-up.
No.
If you ever, by the way, folks, if you ever see Devin on a flyer for a stand-up show, it means he's showing up with a chopper and he's gonna let it sing.
It means I
he's rolling up with a Tommy gun from Miller's Crossing.
It means I got a suitcase full of Molotov cocktails with me, and I'm ready to watch this place burn to the fucking ground.
He's hiding under the bed, blowing off dudes' feet.
I'm not kidding. A few months before the pandemic allowed us all to just be yeah, enough of that. Mm-hmm. I was having visions of throwing grenades into the Lyric Hyperion open mic. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I was so depressed. That they had this open mic at 3 p.m. on Sundays, and everyone acted like it was a big, great thing to go to. And I had to go.
No, I went many times.
Because of whatever.
What was Lyric? Which one was that? I've been there.
Devin got thrown out of that place.
It's the place I got thrown out of a few times.
What did you do? I know I've been there, right? But I can't remember what it looked like.
What did it play at some
Black box,
Black
50
Box
seater.
Theater, coffee shop, Black Box Theater thing.
Whatever, go on.
Whatever, but I used to wake up.
Think a big dark room with only white people in it.
So every mic.
There was there was a what is the Democratic Socialists DSA? There was there was DSA meetings before the open mic, and people had
fun.
name tags with their pronouns on them and shit. And
Great.
But so the show was it's a culture court. It's called. It's at the Comedy Store. Our friend Keith does it, and basically they're a fake. They dress up like judges.
They dress up like
about the show Devin was on yesterday.
last night at the Comedy Store.
And then so they bring in somebody to argue one side of an argument, and then another team to argue another
And they
side.
do multiple cases, and it's one of those things where, luckily, Garrick. I was on it with Garrick Bernard, a great friend and good comic, and we you agree to it, and then he sends you homework. He goes, all right, now here's your case, and you got to write stuff and be prepared and this and that. And I'm like, oh my God.
You don't get 1 red cent, but I need you to work really hard to make my show good.
There's nothing less funny than order.
Yeah.
Right.
Being prepared and orderly sucks ass.
A funny syllabus.
Yeah, what? Oh, yay! It's homeroom. We're in homeroom now. Let's all read the syllabus.
Yeah.
So we didn't do that, luckily, and it just kind of turned into shit talking. I just got really drunk and stuff. But yeah, all the other a lot of the other ones I was watching, it's very
real quick,
very surgical.
It's Debate Club.
Keith? We're in a group text with Keith, and Keith posted a screenshot. Apparently, a porn star hangs out at the store, goes to these shows.
Yeah.
And so Keith posted a screenshot of this porn star. She said. She was responding to a story Keith posted of Devin, and she was like, you know what? I thought that guy was really hot until every word that came out of his mouth was him screaming, and it made no sense.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then Garrett goes, Devin will scream himself out of pussy every time.
All the time.
But he has a girlfriend. He doesn't give a shit.
No, I don't catch why. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Also, she's retarded. She's not a hot porn star. She looks like she's saying "Rich Men North of Richmond."
Yeah,
She's an ugly, fat redhead porn star that like is hanging at the Comedy Store, so her life is in shambles.
Devin's response to the group text was like, she was a porn star? I thought that was a hillbilly.
I literally, yeah. Keith's like that. But you had a shot with that porn star last night. I was like, which? What? Who?
I have a girlfriend.
I was like, there was a porn star there?
Yeah.
What? Oh, the human Waffle House that I spoke to for 10 minutes? Wow, you're on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got 3 subscribers.
The woman collecting cans in the back.
Dude, you had a shot with, with the fucking soloist.
Dude, when I saw you were when you told me you were going to be performing at
Gave
the
you anxiety.
Dude, I knew the night you were going to perform at the Comedy Store. I went and parked outside of Hollywood bail bonds, and I awaited Devin's one phone call. I said, tonight's the night. I got
It literally
I gotta do the right thing
It got
here.
aggressive because I came.
because we got to keep the Lemon Party podcast going. I need you out by Tuesday when we record again.
I know it's the beautiful thing about Lemon Party and Hate Watch and just the freedom we have.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
These words that we spew all the time is that I went there with like total free. Like it was, I've never gone to those clubs. Like when we were doing stand up, it was like a different thing. I went in like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I'll say whatever I want. Like, I don't have anything
That's
to
freedom.
lose. So I was on stage, like, we were losing the case because I didn't, dress up like a fucking, I didn't do an outfit.
Everyone else cares about the format of the show, and they're like, here's how I win the show. You came in like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah, and then when we started losing, I kind of played into the character of I'm gonna scream at everybody and
I'm a
tell
villain.
them they're worthless and that they shouldn't be here and that they're dumb.
Heel
And
turn.
I was calling out women in the crowd like, look at you, you're miserable. It's pathetic. It's like, what are you here for?
Is
like,
this a show with judges and stuff where people judge?
Keith
for
dresses
you?
up like a
Matt
judge.
Lockwood stand in
Yeah.
the middle dressed as judges, but they didn't say anything the whole time. And there's like a guy dressed like a bailiff.
Who
and all
votes?
that
Is
type
it like
of
an
shit.
audience
The
clap?
crowd just claps
Yeah.
like it's like like it's 8 Mile basically. And
They should have a jury.
They ate up the
These
big
fucking
city
retards
stuff.
should have a jury.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Bruce at one point handed us like, I want to give some evidence, and he handed us like this paper, and I'm sitting next to Garrick, and Garrick opens the paper, and I go, it just says the N-word.
He's like a white hillbilly. Yeah.
It was fine. It was fun, but it's definitely the whole. Why do these people need to be entertained? They don't deserve it.
No, they really
They're
don't.
just worthless people.
Worthless
They're just
people.
dumb tourists. I kept saying, we're in LA right now, retards. You're here, dipshits. You're at the Comedy Store Los Angeles. We're not in your shitty small town. We win.
The Black Keys are playing at the
saying,
Hollywood Bowl.
It's done. Yeah, the Black Keys don't go play in your fucking backyard.
Yeah.
So whatever. But it was fine. It mostly just made me remember how much I hate human beings in crowds.
I hate, and then you have to have peers that you talk to and you look in the eye and stuff.
Everybody you run into
Not
is
fu- not
trying to
fun.
be funny. Literally,
Not
I ran into like 4 people that I know their face from something, and they just start talking to me. Just all of a sudden, you're their open mic. Just a
Yeah.
guy trying to be funny in front
Yeah.
of you until you figure out a way to be like, I need a bathroom or something. You just gotta, hold up. I'm gonna walk into traffic real quick. Like, it's crazy. That's like the worst part, the worst aspect of. I mean, you guys used to accompany me to these things.
I was in the earlier
It's
days.
a
It's like,
nightmare.
you walk in, there's a guy playing the knife game between his fingers on a table.
It's like
But he's just hitting his fingers. He thinks that's how it works.
it's Deer Hunter and Russian roulette, but there's a bullet in every chamber.
It's like 6 bullets.
It's literally, you got the Comedy Store. Half the people you talk to will tell you, like, yeah, I was shot in the head a few years ago.
I have brain
You're like, well, how are you here?
I've got a terminal disease. I have chronic brain damage.
Comedy Store's the only place I've ever been around where there was a guy literally execution style shot in the head on the patio.
What?
In a crowded place. Or it was like a hit. They never caught the guy because everyone's like, I mean, it's the Comedy Store. Who cares?
Yeah,
He blends in. They go, how are like, what, are we going to interview everybody here? They're all sociopaths.
And then everyone went and did coke at Jeff Ross's.
Exactly.
They didn't care. They just walked right over to his place and did coke in a hot tub. No one really cares.
No, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. They claim there that they're the Isle of Misfit Toys.
Yes.
I've seen that in writing.
That's what they say. Yeah, the Isle of Misfit Toys.
That we are the Isle of Misfit Toys.
Yeah.
Like they're all the fucked up toys under Sid's bed in Toy Story.
The accused
Yes.
murderer is like
Yeah.
on the stand going like, "Goddamn, a misfit toy, guys. What do you
Because
want?"
he says, Your
That's where I
Honor,
belong.
Your Honor, it's a small community of misfit toys.
Like you shot him in the head, though, sir.
He goes, well, we had an argument.
I'm a misfit toy.
I was a misfit toy. Dude, you fucking half the time at the Comedy Store, the line to the bar, it could just be a line for people to turn themselves in. Like they might as well
They've
be
all got
getting up,
warrants.
they might as well be getting up to the front and putting their thumb on like ink and like being booked.
No, the like headliner posters. It should just be their mugshot.
Yes. Well, none of them get arrested. I mean,
Yeah.
Jeff Ross is like fucking, isn't he like Lolita? Doesn't he have like a whole like?
Yeah, not as good. Nowhere near as good of a writer.
No. But yeah,
But not as eloquent. But
What was the whole? There's like a whole famous thing about Jeff Ross. Like he was in like he was bringing like a
I-
15
so-
he
year
got
old
his comeuppance
to
though
the
because he gets to tell Laffy Taffy jokes in arenas with Dave Chappelle.
I heard that
So
famous one was fake.
He's not doing well, you know.
Yeah, no.
What'd you
I
say,
heard-
Joey?
His career.
The famous one was fake. I will say. I heard that was fake. I don't know, but that chick that came out and said like he mentored me and grew me and then fucked me when I was a kid. I heard that was like fucking debunked. But I'm sure he's up to no good. I'm sure he's fucking other kids. I'm sure.
I don't know if it was debunked. I think a lot of people attested to like, yeah, he was with some young woman.
I
that
heard
worked
like
at
she
the
was out of her
salary.
mind, like she was like fucking is watching cartoons in her head and shit.
Whatever, it's comedy.
I mean, why else does he want to go to jails all the time?
He's like, hey, this is.
It's where all the sex offenders are.
because he's learning he's learning how to perform in his future.
How to not
in
get
his future
caught.
home.
Like Marcus Aurelius when he would go look at homeless people and be like, if this happens to me, I'm ready.
Well,
Yeah.
Johnny Cash was like an ex-felon, so he'd go to Folsom Prison.
Yeah.
He felt bad for that. Jeff Ross is like, I should be totally locked up.
He's at the Chomo wing.
He's like,
in
I have to
prison.
go entertain all the
Yeah.
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Those are my people.
You guys remember
That's
that?
where I felt comfortable.
Remember the period of time in 2020 when like everyone?
I don't know if he's a pedophile, but go on.
Who knows? Just throw it on his.
Jeff Ross is a pedophile.
I'll accuse
yeah.
everyone of being a registered sex offender.
Allegedly. Let's say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone
A sex
probably
shit.
is.
A sex offender who's not convicted in the court of law, I will accuse everyone of being.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll throw that out
Absolutely.
randomly.
What?
I know evidence. I could have dreamed it. I could have dreamed
That
someone
kicks
told
ass.
me it.
Yeah,
This
is
isn't a
good.
And
courtroom.
I'll tell
I like
people.
this.
I go, last night I had a dream that so and so. I heard they were a pedophile in my dream. How fucked up is that?
A lot of people are saying it's true,
Yeah.
though.
You act like a
Weird.
like when your girlfriend wakes up and you cheated on her in a
Yeah,
dream, and
yeah.
she gets to be like legitimately upset at you.
Upset, yeah.
Instead, we do that. We just like put people away.
I have a high school friend who we hang out, known him since we were kids, but there's like this one little girl, like one of our other friends has like
What?
they have a kid.
What's going on here, bro?
Joey was like admitting to like we all get fucked
We all
up
like
with this little
hang
girl.
out.
No. So this little girl, like our other friends, has a little kid. We'll all be hanging out, and she'll be like, "Get him away from me!" Like she's creeped out by him,
Uh-oh.
and they've never like been alone together or anything like that. But she just
Okay.
is like something's creepy about him.
Oh, the kid gets a vibe.
She's
The
good.
kid gets a vibe.
It's like a dog.
And then, like, my mom loves to bring it up all the time. Where, like, if he comes up, she goes, that girl didn't like him. Like, just going, like, I bet he's a pedophile.
Just throwing pedophilia on an innocent man.
Just because some dumbass
You let someone
kid-
hold your baby and
Yeah.
he starts crying, and you're like, what the fuck? What did you do in your past?
Right.
I told Ben it's at the point where if you have a kid, I'm like, you're a pedophile.
You say, you don't even want to hang out with your own
Yeah.
kids because you don't want to be a pedophile.
I wrote half of a sketch we might do at some point where it's you have a kid and I'm like, dude, what?
yeah,
And we
yeah.
all act like you're a pedophile.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
all fucked
I have to get it aborted now. Yeah, when I have my daughter, I'm gonna be like afraid to be. I'm gonna have an open door policy
This
with
is
her, just so no
crazy.
one accuses me of anything. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like a professor at a university. Where I'm like,
just have cameras
I'm
on
never
you.
alone with her.
You wear a
I'm always
body
with
cam at
somebody
all
else.
times.
By the way, I asked, like, so Ben, he was coming on the pod, and he's like, I got to talk to my pregnant wife about this. And we realized that he's basically Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I haven't expressed this out loud to Jace or Devin because I don't want them making this into a bit on Lemon Party. But then Joey sniffed this out like a fucking truffle pig and found this fear of
He's
mine.
like, let me ask
because I
my
have the
pregnant
same
wife.
setup as Steven Crowder.
Right.
You do. You have the same exact plays.
No, go ahead, explain it very eloquently.
You run a podcast. You do a podcast for a living. You have one car that you share with a pregnant wife.
That's right.
Yeah, you're racist.
Is he smoking cigars?
You say the N-word in private.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And then no, so he was like, "Well, I need to see if she needs the car, and maybe she'll have to go somewhere." I'm like, but he's like, "Listen,
Yeah, Ben's like, I'm reenacting George Floyd's death tonight. I can't come by.
he's like, I'm getting monkeypox from John Knopf in a basement. I can't hang out with you tonight. I'll leave you some snacks or something."
Oh, sorry.
No, we found
I'll
Mike.
get a new wire.
Hey, listen, we don't have lemon party money here.
It's like a $20